Hey guys, my name is Alexey. This morning we're standing in one of the newly acquired projects that we bought earlier this year in the city of Fullerton, Orange County in California. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because we're going to take you through the process of creating the value. And it's going to be a step-by-step process that you're going to see where we take this project from and what it's going to be when we're done with it. We're sitting in this mismanaged, grossly dilapidated multi-tenant industrial park that we bought for $6.3 million. Some of the friends told me, "Hey, Alexey, what are you doing? You're crazy. This thing is this thing is just an absolute nightmare to deal with." And I want to prove them wrong. I want to show you what we can do with this. This is a complete value add deal, and you can look around. This is exactly what it looks like before we start doing any kind of work to it. The project consists of two buildings that are about 36,000 square feet. They have 28 units that are high bay. It's divided into smaller units here. And our work is just starting. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and see step-by-step process of turning this ugly thing into something that's beautiful, that's cash flowing. And this is how the value gets created. So yeah, take a look around. This is the current condition of the project. We bought it in. It's gonna take a lot of work. We're going to replace the roof. We're going to have to redo the entire unit inside. We're going to do painting. We're going to redo asphalt. This thing is going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of work, but I can't wait to show you the finished product and the potential that we can unlock in this particular product. This is what we spent our money on. Designer colors. this pile of metal here. This is all part of the property that we bought. And we're gonna have to work on cleaning it up and making it beautiful. Look around. This is state-of-the-art air conditioning system that came with the property. As you can tell, this is what the money buys you. Look at the condition of the doors, the asphalt, the paint. This is all ours. We're stuck with it. We got to work. We got to roll up our sleeves and create value. My most favorite unit in the project. It comes with the upgraded door that has a feature for the cats and rats. Take a look at this. Well, you can tell we bought a pile of trash. I've showed you around. This is the trash bin. We've got this corroded metal here. This post that's probably 100 years old. You got the idea. I think I'm going to take it to the roof now. If you think this is bad, wait until you see the roof. We just started replacing it. I want you to look at the condition of the roof before and what we're going to do with it. All right, as I already promised, I'm going to take you up on the roof. We can go the easy route and probably take a lift, but we're hardcore over here. We don't make things easy. We're going to take the regular ladder. And I really want to show you the condition of the roof and what we're going to do with it. So we're not afraid of the dirty work. Let's roll up our sleeves. Let's go upstairs.
Alexey, it's dangerous.
It could be, but we're not scared. Let's go. We're up on the roof. First thing, most important thing. Walk along the edges of the plywood. Here's the reason why. Look at this. This roof is over 30 years old. It's grossly dilapidated. It needs to go. The whole thing absolutely needs to be replaced, and this is what we're doing. Let me show you what it was, what it is now, and what it's going to be. So take a look. This is the existing roof system. This is called a built-up roof. It's over 30 years old. It's at the end of its lifetime. It's been leaking. The tenants have been complaining. This needs to go. The first process is you got to take this underlayment, the first top of it off, which exposes the wood. You can tell a lot of it has been rotten. The guys are replacing it. You have to be really careful where you walk. Take a look at the condition once we took the top layer off. All right, so the top layer is off. Look at what we're dealing with. You've got rotten wood here that needs to be replaced instead of taken out. Look at this, there's a penetration in the roof that these guys are gonna have to patch and install new plywood all over the place. This needs to go. It needs to be redone. We knew about this. This was part of the plan, part of the value-added rehab plan. Hired capital roofing for the job, and they're going to do both buildings for us. It's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks to finish the entire job. Let me show you what it's going to look like. They're starting to put the new layer on that side of the building. But here's the beauty. Again, this is the old roof, and this is the new layer that these guys are installing. This is called the TPO system, one of the energy efficient systems that you can put in industrial buildings. It's going to give us a 20-year warranty, probably 20 to 25-year lifetime. Look at this beauty. Look at before and after. This is what we do. We buy dilapidated properties and we create value by doing rehab and raising rents, and so you get to see firsthand at the progress. This building is going to take about another week to finish, and the entire roof is going to look like this. Watch your step when you walk around. You got things like that under you. Here's what I was telling you about the dangers on the job. Look at our producer. Here's what we're dealing with over here, guys. Forget about the height. These are the dangers in the job. Wow. We gotta put it somewhere so these guys can see it. All right, guys, you remember the holes in the wall? Here you go. This is what it looks like. This is what several $1 million gets you. I don't want you to think that I'm crazy, so take a look at this one more time, and I'm gonna show you one of the finished units that we just completed and the tenant moved in. Really wanna show you the proof of concept here, so take a look at this and let's go to the one we just finished. All right, remember the unit with the holes in the wall. This is one of the ones that we just finished. The tenant took occupancy. Obviously, there's no holes, no built-in shelves here. This unit was fully rehabbed, brand new paint. We took everything out of here. Take a look at this, and I'm gonna take it to the office. A typical person is going to look at this VW bus and say, this is a piece of junk. Look at this. It's corroded. It's abandoned. It doesn't work. It's completely broken down. Most of the people are going to throw this away. Just like this project, a lot of these projects get overlooked because they require a lot of work, a lot of creativity. You have to create value. You have to rehab them, spend the time and effort to do this. Let me show you what a bus like this can become, just like this project here. Come with me.
How many tenants do you have and what they do?
So this project has 28 units, and it's a good question. We never know. We always get asked, what kind of tenants are you planning on getting? The reality of it, you don't really know until you start advertising the property and actively seeking tenants. This project is already 100% full, which is a big step in creating the value. The next step is to decrease the rents to market where they need to be. In this particular project, some of the tenants, as you can see, this is a company that specializes in restoring old VW, Volkswagen buses and cars. The mix of tenants in the back that we have, they range from auto body to welding to a general contractor to woodworking, which is great because number one, it creates a synergy in the project. And number two is that diversifies your investment as well. You're not relying on any particular industry, but your tenants are across the board. And as you know, they get affected by the economy and the market differently as well. So from the investment standpoint, this is a good thing because...
All right, guys, this is probably the best mornings I've had in a while. I'm under a big truck here. I can barely get out, but I'm enjoying the morning. This is one of the things that I do. Try to stay active, but hey, in all seriousness, I think every successful project hinges on being hands-on, being very involved on a regular basis, watching what's being done and monitoring it, and like I said, just being involved and not being an absentee owner. I think that's a big integral part of value-add deals that we come across, and we do, and this is one of them. So hey, it's been a great morning. It's been awesome to show you around, and we've got a couple of things to look at in the front of the building. So let's go. All right, do you remember this old AC system there's always a positive in everything, right? And the positive here, one of the positives is, look at this basketball, basket. All right, you guys remember this state-of-the-art air conditioning system? But as you know, there's negatives and positives in everything. One of the positives in this project is it came with the basket here. And as you know, I love the game of basketball. So that's one of the driving factors why I bought this property. And I get to come out and shoot some hoops. There you go.
Whoa!
So industrial real estate is not easy. You always got to make decisions. You always come across some obstacles that you got to solve for. As an example, this pole here is at the end of its life, and we got to make decisions on what to do here. Number one, it's really not a good location for it, as it screws up the parking for the tenants. Number two is the condition of the pole. It's just a matter of time until this thing starts cracking and falling down. So that's one of the things that we're currently discussing, is what to do with this thing. We don't have any solutions yet, but you always come across something that you just got to think on the fly and be creative, and this is then you reap the rewards. So this is one of the challenges here now. All right, guys, you've seen some individual units. As you know, some guys specialize in flipping a house at a time, a property at a time. We've decided to go big or go home. And we bought both of these buildings together. This building here, the one behind it, consists of 28 total units. And we bought it, as I said before, with the value add in mind. We're gonna rehab the property. We're gonna stabilize it. We're gonna increase the rents, therefore increase the return and the cash flow of the property. We're not looking to flip it. This is probably a long-term hold. We're gonna put it in the portfolio for the cash flow. But just so you know, last week I got approached by one of the buyers in an exchange, and they've offered us over $2 million for what we paid for the property.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
To decide not to take the offer because the decision was to keep it long term. There's a cash flowing vehicle. We're going to keep working on it, and I think this is the +5 you. But as you can see, it takes a lot of work. This is not a rocket science. I think if you have the right partners, the right capital for this, you can always get creative and get things done. All it takes is effort, commitment. There's this is not too complicated, but it takes knowledge of the market. It takes knowledge of where you can take the rents to realistically, so you can underwrite the property correctly, and don't overpromise on the returns to potential partners that you have. So here it is. This is a sunny day in Fullerton, California. We're standing here at 75 degrees. The roof is being replaced. The tenants are working away, paying their rent. And this is fun. I've been under the car today. I've looked at the old buses. I've showed you the trash can. I've showed you all the problems that we have here in this property. But again, we have a game plan in place that we typically discuss at the very beginning of the process when we buy the property, and we're implementing it step by step. So far, we're a little bit behind due to the construction in place, but other than that, things are going on plan. So here it is.
Ice cream time. We hear a bell ring. Ding-a-ling-ling.
We're good. Where's the bell?
Juanita, helados.
Helados. Hey, we got to keep the tenants happy. This is one of the things that we offer. Delivery of ice cream. There you go. Full service project here. I'm being driven around.
All right, guys, we've had some fun today. Had some jokes. We looked at some issues with the property, obviously, some difficulties that we come across that we got to solve for. It's been a fun morning here in Fullerton. But in all honesty, in all seriousness, this is a serious business. Obviously, it's a large investment that we've made, and it always requires the right group that's going to take this down. It requires the knowledge and the game plan to turn this property around and create value in it. So it could be a very fun process if you have the right guys involved and the right property in the right market with the right basis. You can have a lot of fun with it, but this is a serious business. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be a professional because the investment is very important. And what I was going to say is, fuck that. All right, guys. Thanks for spending time with me. Thanks for coming out. But I've got work to do. You got to go. Hey, we just picked up another project. We opened up a new channel that's going to be designated towards taking you through a step-by-step process of buying real estate like this, creating value in it. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe. The other project is probably going to go live in about a month or so. This is our guard dog, by the way. It comes with the property as well. What's his name? What is it? Little Bit. This is a guard dog named Little Bit. He takes care of the property. You guys gotta go. I gotta lock this up. Have a good day.